I have such a great friendship with so many people through this, and I love that. It's not just about the show, you know. I consider all those my kids or my friends now, you know, and it's those relationships that I have with them that make doing this why I do it, you know.
She's one of the backbones of making music.
This is not easy work.
It's not.
It is not easy what she does, and she puts in a lot of time. Even when her kids were young, she was doing it.
And she is just a great influence on young people that come here, and because of making music.
She is, her heart and soul is given to making music.
Out of 4 years at Freed Hardeman, I have some pretty cool memories, some lifelong relationships. But I think probably the highlight of those 4 years was getting to be a host. And I don't think I would have had that same experience had it not been for Peggy. If I had to guess what drives Peggy in what she does, I know she was a hostess. Man, her whole life is about making music, isn't it?
I guess what Miss Peggy means to me, I mean, she's my second mom. To me, she is like Superwoman. She took us in as her own kid.
I think she's so successful with it. I mean, obviously she's incredibly musically talented. She knows exactly what she's doing, exactly what she wants. She's successful because her and Tony work together so well and trust each other. But the main reason she's successful is the kids love her and respect her.
Very few people can do what Peggy does, and I don't think a lot of people understand that, just what she can do. But it's never been about just another show for her. It's always about what she pours into these students, how much she cares about them, about their growth, their spiritual growth, their academic growth, all the different aspects of these kids. She cares about every single part of that. And that's what makes her stand out from everybody else, is this is not a show to her. This is an experience, and one that you grow from and that you learn from.
It never ceases to amaze me how much she gives of herself to every individual that God brings across her path to direct. And I feel like that has really influenced how I direct and what I do. And I'm so proud to call her one of my best friends.
I learned from Peggy what humility means on the stage and off the stage. I learned from Peggy what it means to give unconditionally. She embodies what it means to be a servant. When I say servant leader, I mean servant leader. God leads her heart. She allows him to. And that's her passion.
Well, Peggy Weaver is really, I think, the soul of the show, because she loves the kids, she loves the show, she loves the history, and it's just been a part of her DNA for decades. And so, it's kind of hard to think of a making music show without Peggy Weaver. She's so much a part of it.
There's something about seeing Peggy's face on the front row, lip syncing your song with you, belting it out with you, that you just know she's there for you, and you can do anything.
She prays over the things that you worry about. She celebrates your highs, your joys, like family would. And that's consistent, I honestly believe, among every person that she's worked with making music. And most people she'll meet in life.
I remember her staying up late and working on arrangements of songs, and her just agonizing over who she was going to pick every year for host and hostess. And I mean, she is a big part of why making music happens every year. Would it happen without her? Probably yes. But would it be as good? Probably not. She elevates it because she pours her heart and her soul into it. This is a big part of who she is, a big part of her life.
I feel fairly confident in saying that every former host and hostess that she's had, that she has directed, they would all consider her a mother. Hearing everybody else call her Mama Pegs, it makes me so happy. I love getting to share her, especially in the making music world.
You know, I just kind of find it sad that we're here having to memorialize her after all these years.
Matt.
She did such a great job for making music, so I'm kind of sad about
Matt,
it.
you know it's not a memorial. Peggy's still with us. It's a tribute. It's not a memorial.
You mean I drove 50 miles to come here and she's not dead?
She's not dead.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, well,
we love you, Peggy.
All right, so we surprised you a little bit. Kinda, yeah. Peggy and I are really excited to announce something that we've got new here at Freed Hardeman, the Making Music Endowment Fund. But Peggy, it's not the Making Music Endowment Fund, it's the Peggy Weaver Making Music Endowment Fund. Peggy puts her heart and soul into the show, into our students, and we couldn't think of anything else to call it besides the Peggy Weaver Endowment Fund. So if you would, do me a little favor, pull your phone out real quick, okay? Right behind me, if you text Music42 to 72345, okay, something will pop up on your phone, a link that you can give to the endowment fund. The endowment fund, what it's going to do is it gets to a certain point and it'll start to pay out. Every year we'll be able to use that money to make some dreams come true of our students that come here with some great ideas and some great dreams. And maybe we can do some things that we've not done in the past. And that will help with the future of making music. It's something that is big time on Peggy's heart and my heart, is making sure that we give the resources that we need to the future of our students. There are a lot of kids up here tonight, and we want them one day to experience what we've experienced. Hopefully she's still around so they can experience what it's like to be around Miss Peggy. But consider giving that, because we're really wanting to look at the future of making music. Do you want to say something?
I'm shocked, and I'm so grateful to all those that came back, and wow, I was really surprised. I had no idea. But making music does mean a lot to me, and I would love if you could give to this, because I love seeing the kids' creativity and just the future of what making music can be. Like when I was here to what it is now is amazing. And I would love for my grandkids to come and be on this stage and their dreams to come true for things that they've thought of. So if you can give, I appreciate if you would.
Absolutely, and thank you. And please one more hand for the amazing Miss Peggy.